Alright, listen up everyone. This week's game is basically about blowing around a bunch of balls, and funny as that may sound, I've decided to refrain from putting any ball or genitalia related jokes in this review. Why? Well, there's a place and a time for genitalia related humor, sure, but I don't think it's what David Jocelyn would have wanted from a video like this, and his game Blooprent isn't exactly the type of game for that audience anyway. So just a little warning beforehand, there will be no reference to nether regions of any gender whatsoever in this video. Alright, now that that's taken care of, allow me to introduce you to one of the first games in a while that had me thinking long and hard about how to solve some of the puzzles thrown at me. Blooprent is best described as a particle-based puzzle game, and as soon as I started the first of the many available challenges, I was overcome with a feeling of nostalgia. I have distinct memories of playing a similar game, although severely outdated, on my grandfather's computer called The Incredible Machine. The goal of that game was simple. Here's a huge sandbox, a truckload of household appliances, and the simple forces of nature like gravity and friction. Combined, these elements allowed players to create Rube Goldberg machines that served no other purpose than to work. The game lacked a proper goal to work towards, but the many different possibilities had me entertained for hours on end. Blooprent, on the other hand, gives the player a very clear goal. Make sure that all the particles spawned in a level get to the win zone at the other end of the map using the forces of nature. Seeing as how gravity is a constant force acting on the tiny dots, players will need to use solid blocks, ice blocks, conveyor belts, fans, and moving hydraulic parts to see the level to a successful end. For such a limited file size, I was pleasantly surprised with the game's impressive physics engine. Particles react exactly how you would expect them to, and preservation of momentum and friction are key in most of the maps and work like a dream. Getting most of the particles safely into the win box may seem like an easy task at first, but when you realize the game grades you based on your overall performance like time, total amount of particles saved, and the number of blocks used, you may want to reconsider your methods and improve on them. The second tier of levels unlocks when you get no less than 20 gold stars total, and that feat alone took me a good few hours of improving my contraptions. With just over 30 available levels, the game isn't the longest free physics-based puzzle game I've seen, but the level editor makes up for that multiple times by giving the player the ability to create and upload their own puzzles for others to solve. You can set obstacles and win conditions, giving you the ability to determine how hard your level should be. In conclusion, Blooprent is a very well-made particle-based puzzle game that will surprise you with its advanced physics simulation. The levels may not be the toughest to solve or the most numerous, but the level editor makes up for that fact by giving you the ability to continue playing with other people's balls. Oh god damn. If you like this game or you just want to support its developer by donating a little spare cash to him, make sure to visit his website and follow him on Twitter. I've put both of those links in the description below, and the website is also the place where you can pick up the game for absolutely free. That's it for this week's Indie Beginning. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you guys again next Monday, and in the meantime, I wish you all a very prosperous week. Take care, everyone.